All right, you guys have been on a multi-city tour, but it's been more than that. What's it been like traveling around from the beginning talking about this movie?
Insane. We feel like a rock band without the voices.
Seriously.
They sing too.
You get off the plane and you're like, what city is this again? You're just traveling so much, meeting so many enthusiastic fans. Whew. I have a feeling that, you know that famous thing where you say the wrong city when you're talking to your fans.
Rock stars go out, exactly.
I feel like that's gonna happen. Good.
So speaking of all the crazy fan stuff, did your publicists, agents, whatever, prepare you going into this of what to expect and how to handle it all?
Yeah, I think there's nothing that you could actually say in words to prepare you for certain things in life. You know, you can read about going to a different country, but until you're there and you smell, the air and you feel the textures and you see the people, it doesn't really hit you in the same way. And I think this is the same thing. Everybody said, oh, be ready. Are you prepared? It's going to be crazy. You're going to see so many people. But when you're out there and you're meeting the fans face to face, the people who are going to support your film, and they're going crazy, and everything that you say that ends with Twilight, and they blow out your eardrums with their enthusiasm, you really know what that feels like until you're there.
Tell me about the fandom from the beginning and going to Comic-Con up until now.
I definitely think we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into until Comic-Con, and that was the first little hint. I mean, we showed up there and we heard from everyone, oh, Hall H it's packed, it's gonna be crazy, and we're just like, oh, okay. But yeah, we get in there and we're backstage and we still can't see what's really out there. And all of a sudden we see Twilight come up on the screen and we're still backstage and we hear the crowd just roar and we all start, oh, I'm gonna sweat again. I start sweating, and everybody is just getting so nervous.
You get so nervous.
It's like, whoa, how many people's out there? There was 6,500 people. It was insane. And then this tour is like a reminder of Comic-Con.
What's been the best experience so far in the Twilight world?
I feel like there's two different answers you could go with for any of us, which is one would be like some sort of a massive experience, like being on the receiving end of that kind of support and frenzy is amazing. I had a moment yesterday actually where a young girl who reminded me very much of a younger me, she had kind of she had frizzy hair and braces and looked exactly kind of what I looked like when I was, she must have been like 12 or 13, and she came and stood in front of me, and I'm used to them proposing marriage to Taylor or standing in front of Edi and going, you're so hot! But she came and she actually cried when she got to me, and she looked right at me and she was crying and she said, you're my hero. And it was all I could do not to just like bawl on the spot. To be able to have that kind of an impact on even one girl was unreal.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I got so much chills right now.
I know.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Are the fans going to be happy with the final product?
Yes.
I think so, because it is about as close of an adaptation as you can get when you're taking a 500-page book and making it into a 100-page script, 2-hour movie. Some things have to be different in order to push the story along and to have that forward movement. And I think we had Stephenie Meyer on set as a consultant, and when she gives her seal of approval, the fans can then relax, and I think that they're going to be very happy that they trusted her and in the work that we did.